Used to needs milk, mother's milk is there, once that stage is over, there's no need for milk. If you bring sufficient lentils, legumes, nuts into the child's life early, you will see they will grow up super healthy, do you understand? Except for a couple of injuries, I don't remember whenever I took my daughter to a doctor. I don't remember, ever. Only a couple of injuries she had. With that, I remember I went to the doctors, otherwise I never ever took her to doctor because food was just managed, that's all. And at an early age, if they develop a certain affinity towards fruits and this and that, they'll grow up with that and they won't like all hodgepodge stuff. So if allergies have to go for children, one thing is milk, another thing is meat products. If they're very badly allergic, if they're mildly allergic, it's okay. If they're badly allergic, take away the meat products. Put them on lots of vegetables, fresh fruits and things, system will adjust itself. If they can start a yogic practice as early as possible, something as simple as a Surya Kriya or a Surya Namaskar, it could change the dynamics of the body very, in a way that you won't believe, you understand? In a way that you will not believe, a simple practice what it can do. It's done that to me, it's done that to millions of people that I have seen around me. The colon health is something that's completely neglected today. If you do not keep your colon clean, keeping your mind in a balanced state is very difficult. So in Ayurveda and Siddha, first thing if you say anything, you are having sleepless nights, you are having disturbed something, mild, any kind of psychological problems, first thing is purging. Purge the system, clean the colon, suddenly you feel little balanced. It is not a whole solution, but it'll bring the basic necessary atmosphere in the body to make the corrections, either with medicine or with necessary practices, you can bring about correction. A yogi is always supposed to, have bowel movement twice a day.
See? Twice a day.
Because the colon should be always clean. If you want to do certain sadhana, colon should be clean, and we know this, that if the colon is in a certain level of impurity or if a certain level of waste material are in the colon and we do certain yogic practices, the body will start emanating bad smell. And it also gets into your head, for sure. So it is directly connected. If you retain the shit, it gets into your head and messes up your life in so many different ways. So the impurities in the body should go as quickly as possible. I feel a whole lot of doctors are saying you must eat as often as possible, don't eat a big meal, eat every 2 hours, something like this. See, when the food is in the stomach bag, not in the intestine, when it's in the stomach bag, when the digestive process is on the cellular level, the purification will not happen. The cells will retain impurities for long period because digestive process is happening means everything else is brought down, including your brain.
Yeah.
So, in yogic system, there must be a minimum of 6 to 8 hours gap between one meal and the next. If that is not possible, at least 4 to 5 hours. 5 hours space is a must. Less than that means you're causing trouble to yourself.
So in the yoga center, from 15th of December to 15th of January, this 1 month, because of very diminished influence of sun upon the northern hemisphere, a certain inertia tends to settle into all that is physical. The physical aspect of life tends to go into inertia mode. When the solar influence is at the minimal, diminished influence, inertia sets in. When inertia sets in, one of the consequences is your colon will not be clean. The simplest thing is this, that you keep the lymphatic system up, then keeping the colon will happen. There is something called as triphala. It's a magical 3 fruits of tropical world. Mixing them in the right way, the Triphala, with a little bit of water or a spoon of milk or something, if you take it, or even honey, if you take it, the cleansing in the system will happen. But if you can't find all this, in southern India, we found one magic. This is called as castor oil. Just a little bit. Half a spoon of castor oil every day. In the night, warm it, put it in water or milk and drink it up. You will see your colon remains clean and your lymphatic system gets active because the inertia levels in the body will go.
Black pepper. Here in United States, you're calling the chili also as pepper, not the green pepper. The black pepper, the peppercorn, is very highly pranic, and if you know how to use it properly, it can play a great role in keeping your arteries clean. All the spice is highly pranic, but they must be used in small quantities. If you use spices in very big quantity, then it lowers the hemoglobin content in your blood, it tends to make you anemic. But in small quantities, it's very good, it's very highly pranic.
There is substantial research to show that if you bring 30% fruits into your diet, the chances of lowering the heart or cardiac ailments will be less. Even the same thing goes for diabetes, blood pressure, liver problems and renal problems. All these things can be considerably reduced. There's sufficient data that fruit should become an important part of our diet. At one time when we were growing up, we could just pluck fruit anywhere and eat as children. But today, I don't think today's children can pluck a fruit anywhere because you don't see them anywhere. If you see, it is only in the marketplace. So this has to change, that we have to bring fruit back into our diet.
Sprouted fenugreek or methi as it's known, these seeds are fantastic blood cleansers, good source of protein and vitamins and minerals, very good for lactating mothers, great for hair and nail growth, reduces blood pressure, brings down blood sugar level. Sprouted fenugreek or methi along with sprouted green gram or moong is very, very good for cognitive health. Those who are over 50 years of age must consume this on a daily basis, otherwise you may not realize, slowly you will lose it. This is karpu kavani arasi or black kavani paddy or rice. This is a unique form of rice, super nutritious, and at one time it was said only the kings should eat this. It has also been found to have potent anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer effects on the human system. It has also been found to reduce the number of human breast cancer cells, and it has slowed down the spread of breast cancer by use of this rice on a daily basis. So there are immense benefits. Human ailments are of two different kinds. There are infectious diseases and chronic ailments. Infectious diseases happen to the body. An external organism invades the system and causes certain trouble, which has to be dealt with medication. But chronic ailment, what it means is, our own body is creating the problem. The disease is being manufactured in the system. Chronic ailments like diabetes, hypertension, cardiac ailments, asthma, allergies, obesity, eating disorders, and many of these kinds, which are all essentially generated from within. All these things can be quelled from within if only we are willing to pay a certain level of attention to the innermost dimension of who we are. These things can be altered just by bringing about a certain balance in the system, activating a certain level of inner energy. The inner engineering process is just about this, that you find access to this deepest dimension of intelligence and competence within ourselves, which is capable of generating this body, creating this body
From what kind of material? If you eat a piece of bread, it turns into human system in a few hours' time. So there is that dimension of intelligence and competence within this. If only you found access to that. Health is not even something that you have to struggle with. You know what this is? This is called a Rudraksh, okay? Rudraksh as a seed, this tree mainly grows at certain altitude. Somewhere between 6,500 to 12,000 altitude is where Rudraksh grows in the Himalayan region. And it has very unique vibrations. It brings down the blood pressure in your system, your nerves will be calm. There are various types of Rudraksh, from a single-faced Rudraksh to 21 faces. These are for specific purposes. For people who are in family and social situations, the best thing to wear is always the five-faced Rudraksh. These are called Panchamukhis. A five-faced Rudraksh, if you see, there'll be grooves, you can count the faces. Five-faced Rudraksh is the best one.
Have you ever felt like your own mind is working against you? Days that start with a fog of confusion and end in mental fatigue. Your thoughts scattered, your focus fleeting, your inner world a storm of noise. We live in an age of information, yet feel a deep lack of clarity. We chase endless stimulation, yet lose our connection to our own innate intelligence. But what if I told you there's a path? A way to unlock the full potential of your mind, to cultivate sharpness, and to find profound inner stillness without retreating from the world. Thousands around the world have walked this path, guided by the timeless science of yoga. Many started exactly where you are, feeling mentally stuck, overwhelmed, and searching for a way to expand their own capabilities. They believed their intelligence was a fixed trait, a limit they could never surpass. And yet, they discovered within themselves a capacity for growth they never imagined was possible.
Shambhavi Mudra.
Like diabetes, hypertension, asthma, eating disorders, and many of these kinds, which are all essentially generated from within. All these things can be quelled from within, if only we are willing to pay a certain level of attention to the innermost dimension of who we are. Inner engineering is a powerful process of approaching the inner core of who you are in a scientific manner, and this is definitely a way to create a healthful life.
Now, that same transformative power is available to you right here, right now, through the profound wisdom shared by Sadhguru. The journey begins with a simple, yet revolutionary understanding. Your brain is not a static object. It is alive, dynamic, and capable of remarkable growth. Recent scientific studies are only now beginning to confirm what the yogic tradition has known for millennia. Through dedicated and precise practices, you can literally grow your brain, enhancing its function and expanding your intellectual and perceptual abilities. Imagine a daily practice, just 21 minutes of your time, being the catalyst for a monumental shift. Within just a few months, this small commitment can bring about a significant improvement in your mental clarity, your sharpness of thought, and your overall intelligence.
So something that I particularly noticed is how comfortable I am within myself. My insecurities seem to have reduced a lot. My relationship with others also had improved significantly. I think I became more inclusive than what I was before.
Up until Shambhavi in January 2021, I've just been living with pain in the body. The first result I'd like to point out about Shambhavi Kriya is that it's had a tremendous effect on my physical well-being. Somehow, some way, I don't know the science behind it, but it's keeping me free of pain. Being able to sit without noticing my body for long periods of time, that has just had tremendous impact on my mental and emotional stability.
Took inner engineering. Like I said, this is a use.
This is not a mystical promise. It is a tangible, verifiable outcome of applying a powerful inner technology. The yogic sciences offer a direct method to engineer your interiority, to cultivate a mind that is not a source of turmoil, but a brilliant instrument of perception. At the heart of this transformation lies a practice of immense power and antiquity, Surya Kriya. While many are familiar with Surya Namaskar, which is a beautiful salutation to the sun, Surya Kriya operates on a much deeper, more fundamental level. It is not merely a physical exercise or a gesture of reverence. It is a potent spiritual process designed to activate the inner sun. What does this mean? Within your own system lies a reflection of the grand cosmos. The sun, the source of all life and energy on this planet, has a correspondent within you, the solar plexus or Manipura chakra. Surya Kriya is a meticulous and powerful practice that systematically awakens this inner solar energy.
Shambhavi Mahamudra, just a simple practice for 21 minutes increases brain function and neuronal regeneration. This means as you grow old, you will become more intelligent. Usually young people think you're getting stupid. Yes, your brain is actually growing, you understand? It's getting better by the day. Now there is scientific evidence. We always knew this, but today a meter has to say it. If a man says it, it's not true. If a man says it, it's doubtful. But a meter has to say it. Now the meters are saying it. The meters are saying your brain is actually growing by doing a simple 21-minute practice. And you don't believe the meter. You just do the practice for 3 months and see, you will see how clear and how smart your mind is suddenly. Surya Kriya is a powerful process of activating the sun within you. When I say activating the sun within you, sun is in every aspect of whatever you see on this planet. Fundamentally, it is a solar energy which is driving life on this planet. So when we do Surya Kriya, we want to generate that energy within the system. There is a cousin to Surya Kriya, which is a Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar is a kind of practice that evolved out of Surya Kriya. Surya Namaskar is largely a way of saluting the sun, but Surya Kriya has more spiritual intentions. Surya Kriya has more powerful connotations attached to it.
When this inner sun is ignited, it brings a profound balance to your entire system. It stabilizes your body, calms your mind, and aligns your energies, creating the perfect foundation for life to blossom within you. Unlike Surya Namaskar, which is about paying homage, Surya Kriya is about internalizing and embodying that solar power. It is a way to generate a stable, lasting source of energy and light from within. sustaining and nourishing every aspect of your being. This awakening of inner energy is the key to unlocking your true potential. When your system is balanced and energized, your mind naturally becomes clear and incisive. The fog lifts, the mental chatter subsides, and you are left with a profound sense of presence and capability. This is the state where intelligence is not just about processing information, but about profound perception and insight. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, Sadhguru reminds us of a fundamental truth that underpins this entire journey. The grace of yoga is always present.
The grace of yoga is always upon you. Just keep yourself open. Keeping yourself open means keep your normal concerns aside. Who is thinking what about you, what is happening, what is not happening for you? Just leave that aside. You're breathing, you're alive, this is the greatest thing. Become available to the grace of yoga. This will become a fantastic thing. It's not far away, it's within you.
It is a boundless, ever-available force, like the very air we breathe. It is not something we must earn or strive for in a desperate chase. Our only task is to make ourselves available to it, to become open and receptive. This requires a conscious decision to set aside the burdens we carry, our worries about what others think, our anxieties about the world around us, the endless loops of our own thoughts. It means cultivating a state of simple, willing openness. The Academy is an online platform designed to guide you on a journey of balance and self-transformation. Inside, you'll find exclusive video lessons and teachings inspired by Sadhguru, one of the world's most respected masters of yoga, meditation, and conscious living. You'll discover how to quiet the mind and awaken your inner energy, how to nourish your body with awareness and vitality, and how to bring spirituality into your daily life, even amidst the noise of the city. These teachings have already transformed millions of lives across the planet. Entrepreneurs, artists, parents, professionals, ordinary people who rediscovered the joy of simply being. Because yoga is not just exercise, it's a science of inner alignment. When practiced consciously, it reorganizes your body, mind, and energy. For less than $20 per month, you'll have unlimited access to all content inside the online Yoga Academy. You'll receive yoga practices for beginners and intermediates, guided meditations to calm the mind, teachings about healthy eating and conscious living. New exclusive lessons added every month. You can watch anytime, anywhere, at your own rhythm, in your own space. No rush, no pressure, only presence. Maybe this is the sign you've been waiting for, a gentle reminder that it's time to take care of yourself, to turn inward, to reconnect with the essence of who you truly are. Click the link in the description of this video or visit our channel's homepage and join the online Yoga Academy Wise Guru today. We're available only 100 vacancies, and the first 10 people to sign up will win 3 ebooks from Sadhguru. So register now by clicking on the link that is in the description of this video.